welcome back to the storage unit. We're going to go ahead and do part 2 of the interview with Guy. Guy is right here. Hi, Guy.
Hello.
He is mic'd up, and he agreed to do this. So I asked him to do this like 3 weeks ago, and we finally got together doing a little buy, which you would have saw from the last video, and chit-chatting. And this is cool. I just told him in between cuts here that we're making a video, filming some content, but I'm learning a lot. I'm learning more about Guy in these few minutes than I already knew about him. So this is cool for me too. But yeah, let's do some more questions. Ask him, Dom G. Ask him if it was your honesty at his sale when he asked you what you did that hooked him, or was it the dashing good looks and fistful of cash?
I think it was a little bit of everything there that you mentioned, Don. The thing is with Lonnie, what stood out for him when I first met him is he was up front with me and told me exactly what he was going to do. I sort of figured it out when he was stockpiling stuff.
Right. Because I was buying all kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what was I buying that day when I first met you?
Cards, just everything. Anything that, anything and everything, I think it was.
I had a big pile going, and I was lowballing them like crazy too.
It's all right.
I told him that. I asked him that earlier. I was like, dude, why'd you do business with me? Because I was like, there was some stuff I didn't buy that day. I was trying to get you down on your Mego Wizard of Oz Migos you had out. You remember that? Mm-hmm. But I ended up getting them anyway, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I have them now. But yeah, I was lowballing him on everything, and he's a good sport. He would give in on some stuff, and other stuff he'd just kind of shake his head and
it depends on what I paid for it, and I have a pretty good memory on what I paid for stuff, in collections and whatnot. But based on that, I've never sold anything that I lost money on. I might have broken even, but I've never lost money.
Yeah. Shad Juice, he has a YouTube channel too. He's in Cincinnati, as a matter of fact. What's your favorite stuff to collect? And we kind of covered that, I guess. But.
Yeah. Tobacco cards, my specialty.
Okay.
I like vintage baseball cards.
Where's the weirdest place you ever scored one of these tobacco cards? Like, did you ever find one like at a garage sale for like 5 cents or something stupid, or what? Like,
unfortunately, I wasn't one of those type people that was that lucky to acquire tobacco cards that way. But just going through flea markets and stuff like that, digging through boxes, Actually, one of the best finds was in a stamp collection. Mm-hmm. And they were the Helmer stamps. I believe they were from the same era as the tobacco cards. I didn't know anything about them because they weren't a regular tobacco card. They actually look like a stamp. But they also have Ty Cobb. So
they didn't know what they had.
They didn't know what they had, and I didn't know what they had until I got it home and did some research. And this is time before Google and stuff like that. The computer.
So you had to get out the books.
So I had a pretty good baseball card book on the earlier material, and I just happened to find out that they were Helmer stamps.
How did that feel?
Felt real good.
When you realized, like, what did you do? That's like kind of like the lottery, right?
I wouldn't say that, but I knew they were worth something, but I didn't know that they were worth as much as what they were.
Even at that point, like it had to be thousands of dollars, right?
No, at that time it's probably maybe $1,000 at the most.
Oh, okay. So all right. So it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't like it is now. Okay, Jay Crawford, 87. Do you consider yourself more of Lonnie's guy or Candace's guy?
I would have to say Lonnie because I dealt with him first. So, but they both are very knowledgeable in what they do, and just very.
What about Candace, man? Like how She's kind of, you've kind of watched as she
Well-
came on board, right? Like,
I remember before she actually came on board with you, she would, there was one time she showed up with you on a big buy,
right?
and I was sort of intimidated by her.
Were you?
Yes, I was.
Why?
It's just, normally I can throw out a price to you, and then, you know, we do the song and dance or whatnot. Now we don't do that hardly anymore.
Right.
You know, we just cut to the chase. But I had to give in to her because
She's
she was
not
a
intimidating, though.
Yes, she is to me.
How?
I mean,
How
at the
so?
first setting it was.
But just because you didn't know her very well.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair. So I should get
But
Candace.
now I would rather deal with Candace now than Lonnie.
That's hilarious. We have a thing we do now too, which is fun. Because like the only time I would meet with my guy is when we do a buy.
Strictly business.
Yeah, it's always business, and like it's kind of Candace's idea, I think. Now we have like lunch club.
We should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know, and I always look forward to, you know, I mean, putting the business to the side. And I know you
Yeah.
and Candace and your family, you know, like y'all are good friends of mine. So
Yeah, I agree. And so now what we do, once every 2 weeks, we get together and we go have a meal. We just pick a different place
we
each
try to
time.
pick a place that we haven't tried before.
Yeah.
And it's been working out pretty good.
It's fun. I mean,
Yes.
lots of conversation and good food. And
Very good food.
in all okay, this is from Double R. In all seriousness, if you're going to post answers to questions, I would ask, what tips could he give for others to find someone like him where we live? Thanks. I know we kind of covered that a little bit, but this is a question that I get all the time. How do I find a guy? So what would you tell someone that's looking for a guy? What should they do? What can they do? Do you know?
That's a tough question there, and I really don't have a good answer for that. It's just, I guess the way I would put it was fate. I didn't know Lonnie. He didn't know me. He just happened to just stumble across me.
Yep, it was luck.
It was luck.
But it also required me being open, and then Guy was also open to trying something new. And because like after I met him at that garage sale, did we exchanged information at that sale?
You gave me one of your cards.
Okay, I had cards at that point,
And
I guess.
I also mentioned to you that I had
Yeah, more stuff.
2 storage units full of stuff.
Yeah.
And a house full of stuff.
Yeah, and then I went. And then
Yes.
like the next week or something, I went and met
So
you.
I, you know, and I didn't know how far this relationship would, you know, would transpire to, but you know, it worked out great. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better than that, you know.
No, it's been awesome, dude. It really has. Oh, here's a good question from Crystal Crespo. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah.
What's your hobby?
Up till
Hobbies.
this a few years ago, I played competitive soccer. I played it all my life.
Okay.
And like I said, I collect. There's certain things I collect. I collect stamps and baseball cards.
You do some
Sports
G.I.
member-
Joe too, don't you?
I do. I also collect 12-inch GI Joes because they, back in the 70s when I was growing up, that's what I had and that's what I played with. They're hard to find nowadays, but I managed to find stuff here and there.
So why'd you quit playing soccer?
Getting older,
It hurts. Hurts now.
doing a lot more stretching before the game and then after the game too.
Have you ever played soccer for money?
Yes,
You have.
yes,
Well, you've been paid to play soccer before?
yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Guy is a professional athlete.
I
didn't
wouldn't
know
say
this.
that, but I was paid to play on a few different teams. So
Really?
yes, And
I'm
lived in
telling y'all,
Travel.
I'm learning so much about Guy here. Okay, are there any? Here, I have a question for you based on that. Then, are there any sports cards out there with you on them?
No.
Ah, man, I wish. Okay, I guess I need to get an autograph from Guy now. So, have you? Now, okay. Have you ever been thrown out of a soccer game,
Plenty of times.
like red carded or whatever?
Yeah,
Is that what
plenty
they-
of times.
Okay. Well, were you a dirty player?
No.
No. What position did you play?
Striker.
Striker.
Center forward.
So
I
you
like
scored
to
a
score
lot.
goals. Yep.
Or got a lot of assists.
No
You don't-
assists.
You don't pass.
No. I get the ball and
Okay, Guy's a stud. We didn't know that about Guy. All right, here we go. Here's a question from Ken. Why doesn't he sell it on eBay himself? There you go.
that's
I've
a
gotten
very good question.
that. Very good.
And it's a simple answer. Don't have the time. Lonnie's asked me the same thing at certain points of our relationship. But I mean, this is a good relationship because I can find a deal, buy a deal, and call him up, and he answers immediately.
A lot of
might-
times I get to it like while you're unloading it from your car. You never like a lot of times you hold stuff for a matter of hours, right?
Sometimes less than that. There are times when I tell Lonnie and Candace that, hey, I'm gonna be looking at a collection and give them a description of what I'm gonna be looking at, and they're always open to what I have to say. And a majority of times, I'm not saying every single time, I normally acquire the collection.
Yep. Eventually. Sometimes it takes them a while.
Sometimes I have to wait. You don't want to seem like you're too overly anxious to,
You know what would make a really good conversation for us to talk about?
what's that?
Negotiations. Now, I don't want to do it here, but I think that would be a cool video just to listen to you talk about kind of the art of negotiation, because Guy is a friggin' expert.
I wouldn't say that.
He
but
he knows how to work a deal. Like, he knows you can't rush, right?
And when you have a stack of hundreds,
Right.
that's your deal breaker.
You got the power, right?
I wouldn't say that, but yeah, I'm
Oh,
fortunate.
this is a funny one. I do want to talk. Hey, can we book that? I want to make that video, though, where we talk about negotiating.
Yes.
I think that would be very valuable to people. This is from Harry Bear. He has like a rainbow beard or something. Another YouTuber claimed your Guy is a paid actor and you are really buying wholesale. Is this true? So the story is that I'm actually just buying stuff wholesale, and then I bring you in to pose as a guy that's selling me this stuff, although I already bought it from some other, like I bought all this on a pallet or something, right? So
I guess the gig is up, Lonnie. No, nothing script,
I don't guess
anything like that.
It's really not.
It's not.
It's not.
We used to do the song and dance on a negotiation, but to eliminate all that, I normally, Lonnie will ask me, hey, how much do I need to bring, or
Now
what's
I
it
do.
going to cost?
Yeah.
And I'll give them a ballpark.
Because I don't want to show up without the money. You know what I mean? I don't want
Your credit's good.
I know, but I don't want it, like, if it's a $10,000 deal, I want to know ahead of time that, hey, you need to bring serious money
Yep.
and a gun.
No,
right.
but I can 100% honestly say nothing script. This is real life.
Oh, this is good. Clay is asking, how does it feel to be a famous guy? You are famous. They don't know who you are exactly, or at least I don't think they do, but you're famous. Do you like that part of this thing? Like how do you feel about the YouTube portion of this relationship? Like, what do you think? Does that add anything or detract or what?
I think it adds. I feel flattered that
Okay.
I'm known in the YouTube world.
Yeah.
I would never have imagined, when our relationship started, that it would get to this point.
I bet 100,000, like, I don't have 100,000 subs, but I bet between all the videos I've made, probably at least 100,000 people know of Guy, know of Lonnie's Guy, something like that. A lot of people, man. Like, you're well known, but you're a man of mystery, though. Like, I actually asked Guy, I said, look, dude, do you want to do this? It's kind of weird. Like, I'm going to ask a question, and you're going to answer. Where do I aim the camera when you're answering? I said, do you want to be in the video? I don't mind putting you in the video. But now we've been going on so long like this, I don't think he wants to. You didn't really want to do that, did you?
No, I think just the mystery behind it and whatnot. I think it.
Okay. He's very good looking, though, I can tell you. I promise you that, ladies.
Now he's lying. So.
But you like it, though. You like the whole
Yeah,
YouTube.
I do. It's. I think
It's
the
fun,
whole
right?
YouTube community. Yes.
Do you watch the...
I do.
So what do you think about the way, like, the videos where I buy stuff from you or whatever, and then do you ever cringe?
No.
You don't get to a moment like,
No.
ooh.
Like I told you at the get-go, is I want you to feel comfortable on your purchases from me. Mm-hmm. I want you to make money.
Oh yeah. Well, I've done that. I want you to make money too. There's been some times where the price seems so good for me that I felt bad. Like, is my guy really making money on this?
But and there are times that it's tight too. So
Right.
and you help me out in those situations. So it all pans out.
Okay. Here's one from Jackson Jones. This is kind of answered in with another one. Do you get jealous of Lonnie's profits, or do you prefer the quick flip? There, I asked it. These are hardball questions.
No, those are very good questions. No, like I said earlier, I like to see you hit a home run. I wish every deal that we make, you make home runs on. But
Yeah.
it's in reality, not every purchase is a home run.
They're all pretty solid though.
Yeah, well-
like this right here.
Yeah.
This stuff right here, this is solid for me. This is good. This is good for me. But like, I've had some other ones. Oh my gosh. I mean, we could go on and on, but like the comic book buy, with all the adult comics, with all the Cave Women.
Where'd you buy those from? You didn't buy those from me. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know
That
what
was a
else I
chance
did
that
really
you
good on?
took.
The fan fiction,
Yeah.
the fanzines. Yeah, those are good too.
You know why I sold you those, right?
Okay, so yeah, so that is it for all the questions. Guy, I really appreciate you doing this. I enjoyed it. Even if the viewers don't like it, I learned a lot about Guy just now. So this was fun.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, man, we're gonna do it again, and I do want to do that negotiation thing. And we said something. And we need to do story time with Guy sometime about the Michael Jordan stuff. That's a fun one.
You mean the 1986 Flair basketball
Yes, seal boxes.
seal boxes?
Yes. So anyway, thanks a bunch for joining us, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and see y'all again soon. Bye.